All right. Here we go again. So, as far as the child sex things, theoretically, well, first off, let me explain it. This inference could be psychic inference could be coming in from Beijing about something in Beijing. But generally, if it's in one place, it's in other places. It's how the plant works. So supposedly, the entire thing about a minor attracted person. This is an attempt to desensitize the community against child sex trafficking and child sex rings. It goes that far. Insane, but that's what they're looking for. And it has desensitized. In other words, just like the narcotics legalization. So who's running it? The sex traffickers, the narcos. They're paying immense amount of money to spies to destroy the nation in reality. So the inference is that right before our eyes are child trafficking organizations and places, but run by precision spycraft. Like most of the people we catch are just bungling idiots who really don't care. And again, so the minor attracted person ideology kind of cuts both ways because it gets some of them to just think, hey, this is okay. And it doesn't matter that we're doing this. And they don't hide as much as they possibly could. So I don't know. Generally, it came up ethnic locations is generally where or where and who. Again, the children, missing children. But it isn't only Latino, it's supposedly also Asian. Who is that guy? Is it after he passed? I think one guy passed on and they found out he had the secret uh, S&M chamber in Manhattan somewhere. Right. Something similar to that. And again, it inferences dirty cops. Well, again, the way it works with the dirty cop system, generally, not completely, is there's grata people and persona non grata. There's persona grata and persona non grata. So anybody's persona, I mean, then you have the average population in between. So your persona grata person never gets investigated no matter what. So not to say that the cop knows what he's being paid for or what she's being paid for or paid off. And again, you may be a cop in that system and then your chief gets paid and the mayor gets paid. And we've seen those payments already. But to keep your job, you have to be part of the corruption. Again, that was one of the keys to the Marshal Service. It wasn't like I just was like just amazed that it was actually a Serpico scenario where it doesn't matter that you're not going to snitch on anybody. And again, I didn't see much. That's the other part. But once, they started doing that, of course I saw everything. So again, we split ways, but again, they played their game. And they'll go to hell for it. They could sit there for 40 years and become, the next billionaire under Elon Musk or the second in charge of Elon Musk's enterprises. It doesn't matter. They're still going to hell if they're doing what I say they're doing, and many of them are. I got to recheck a measurement here. I think what it is this, what it is, it's this leg. It's wildly off center of the bolt. So it's not going to work here. I have to change the leg up. So yeah, my new drill and drill bits goes to the wood like hot knife through butter. And they were able to keep that at bay for I don't even know how long. I'm just going to measure these and make sure they're not off in some way. Actually, they don't look off at all. So again, as far as street crime around it, I just look just to see. It doesn't mean that, based upon the inference, it doesn't mean that there has to be any street crime. In fact, it could, you know. Well, one of the scenarios was that the pedophiles were even quote unquote investigated, but weren't investigated by this entity that represents itself as a child care entity. So they dropped the child off at the quote unquote babysitter. But that's just a cover story. So depending on what the child care pedophile pays into the system, you can I don't know if, I wouldn't say, was it hourly? I think it was hourly, and then you can rent a child for a night, a day, 24 hours, something like that. So they'll do sleepovers, but sleepovers are more money. But it's all psychic. So again, it could be the middle of France, middle of China, could be the middle of Butler County for all I know. And again, the people that hide the Gogo Beach case for money and then try to pin it on innocent people, they're the type of people that will provide that type of cover also. They are not altruistic at all. Well, stay peaceful.